everyone. We are the Blue Team. Our team consists of the following: Mr. Ginger, our team mentor, a very helpful mentor, and always there for us with helpful advices. My colleagues Eva, Emma, Tuje, and me, Aline. We choose to discuss about affordable and clean energy issue nowadays. If we pay attention to some numbers, like over 2 billion people who still worsening their health through pollution, for example, the combined effects of ambient and household air pollution, where women and children are directly affected, lead to an estimated 7 million deaths each year because are linked with many disease. We must consider to change our way of living immediately and try hardly to transit to clean energy, which is, from our point of view, essential for reducing gas emissions, improving air quality, mitigating the planetary crisis of climate, such as nature biodiversity loss and pollution or waste. There are some benefits in this transition to affordable and clean energy. It's crucial for eradicating poverty, improving health and even education, promoting economic growth, and combating climate change. Also, we thought to a slogan that sounds like this, and you can see it on our entrance: turn ambition into action, together in action, because it is about us, human beings, how we act to change the way we produce and consume energy. We must implement these new energy solutions because affects directly our lives. It is like a survival fight. So, what is affordable and clean energy? This affordable and clean energy refers to provision of energy services that are accessible, affordable, reliable, and environmentally sustainable. I will talk about biofuels. That's my part of work, as you can see, and my colleagues will continue with their work and explain it to you. So, what are biofuels? It's one of the largest sources of greenhouse gas, carbon emissions, substituting fossil fuels with renewable alternatives such as biofuels is an efficient way to reduce these emissions. So, for a better understanding, biofuels are fuels derived from biomass or organic waste such as plant and animal residues. Since biomass is derived from natural waste, it is considered to be biodegradable, renewable, and non toxic. This energy source acts as an excellent alternative to fossil fuel derivatives because it burns cleanly and causes significantly fewer greenhouse gas emissions. It also reduces our nation's energy imports and dependence on fossil fuels. These biofuels are present in solid, liquid, or gaseous form. What about the liquid biofuels? Are those fuels that have been derived from biomass and can be used in internal combustion engines to replace fossil fuels. They are renewable, biodegradable, and carbon neutral. A few well-known examples of liquid fuels include biodiesel, biolight diesel oil, biofurnace oil, and bioethanol. Why are so important these biofuels? These play a particularly important role in decarbonizing transport by providing a low carbon solution for hard to abate sectors such as trucking, shipping, and aviation. They can often be used in existing engines with little to no modification. But why is biofuels energy efficient? Are an effective alternative to gasoline. Biofuels not only burn cleaner than gasoline by reducing emissions, but are also cheaper with improved farming methods. Our green economy can shift to a low carbon intensive environment. Next benefit of these biofuels is that brings some positive social impacts. Like production can be beneficial and include employment opportunities, increased worker skills, and increased worker efficiency. However, these social benefits are only ascertained if foreign companies keep biofuels production plants small and within the country. So, this was what I prepared to you for today. I hope you enjoyed this material and our land. And also, I hope we turn ambition into action together, like I said in the beginning. So, my colleague Ava will present to you her interesting work. So, I invite you to pay attention to her. Thank you very much.
Here is what I built in relation to my subject, and my subject on clean and renewable energy is wind energy. This is the use of wind turbines on wind farms that are connected to an electric grid. The first wind turbine used to produce energy was built in 1887 in Glasgow by Professor James Blight. From then on, there are now 341,000 wind turbines worldwide. The wind turbines use their large blades to collect the wind's kinetic energy, which causes the blades to turn. Then blades are then connected to a drive shaft, which turns an electric generator. This generator then produces electricity due to the turning of the drive shaft. So, how effective is wind energy? In 2024, wind energy made over 2,494 terawatt hours of electricity. That was 8.1% of the world's electricity. In Europe, the countries with the highest share of wind in their electricity mix is Denmark with 56%, followed by Ireland with 33%, and then Sweden with 31%. Every year, wind turbines produce around 434 billion kilowatts. To put that into perspective, just 26 kilowatts can power a house for an entire day. There are two types of wind turbines, onshore and offshore. Wind turbines that are onshore are the ones that are built on land. Offshore are built on shallow bodies of water, such as the ocean. Offshore turbines are a lot more productive than onshore. This is due to higher wind speeds being offshore. And in wind energy, small increases of wind speed make much larger increases in energy. For example, a wind turbine in 15 miles per hour wind makes double the amount of energy as a wind turbine in only 12 miles per hour wind. Overall, wind energy is an amazing and clean and renewable energy source, and I think it should be used way more worldwide. Thank you for listening, and I'm going to pass it on to Emma now to explain hers.
I'm Emma, and for my part of the project for renewable energies, I chose to do hydro renewable energy, also known as hydropower. It is the renewable energy generated from the movement of water. It harnesses the kinetic energy of the water flowing or falling, typically through turbines, to produce electricity. This renewable energy source has a long history of being used for electricity generation. It works by hydroelectric power plants use the energy of moving water to turn turbines connected to generators which produce the electricity. The one I chose to do specifically was an impoundment dam. These dams create reservoirs to store water, which is then released to flow through the turbines, which is then connected to create electricity. Um, Hydropower is considered one of the best renewable sources of electricity because the water cycle naturally replenishes the water supply. It is a reliable and versatile source of clean electric generation, which is at a relatively low cost. The disadvantages, however, hydroelectric plants can have environmental impacts such as altering river ecosystems and affecting the fish's populations as well.
I created where I demonstrate how solar power works and why it is matters both in real life in virtual space. As you can see in front of you, open my sunny location to answer they receive maximum sunlight through the day. The blue surfaces you see angled toward the sky are photovoltaic panels. Their dating and positions represent how real-life solar panels are set up to track sunlight efficiently. Solar panels use photovoltaic cells which convert sunlight directly into electricity. This process is entirely clean. It doesn't burn any fuel or produce harmful emissions. I planted the panels in open sunny area for maximum effectively, just like in real life where sunlight exposure is crucial. By building and presenting clean energy items like this one, we raise awareness about renewable energy and its role in fighting climate change. Solar panels are a game changer in our efforts for a sustainable future. With these projects, I wanted to show how even in virtual environments we can learn, simulate, and promote eco-friendly solutions.
I hope you all are influenced by this project. Thank you.